See, reps pay nothing to join ZamZuu, and there's no requirement to purchase a license to become a rep. And while we don't guarantee anyone's success, we do guarantee to pay our reps according to the compensation plan. When you sell a license as a rep, you're going to make $25 bonus for every personal sale that you make. Now, here's how you're going to qualify to become a power team leader. You're going to sponsor 3 reps, personally make 3 sales of the license, and then you and your team have 3 more sales. Now, you can make them all, or your team can make those 3. And the next personal sale, or the next personal recruit, the next personal rep that you sponsor, that's what starts your power team. So in other words, when you've got 3 personal recruits, 3 personal sales, a total of 6, you're locked in now as a power team leader. And the next act you take of a sale or a recruit, that starts your power team. In your power team, on every sale of a license, you're going to be compensated $10. Now, if you make a sale yourself as a power team leader, you're getting the $25 personal sale commit bonus, plus you're getting the $10 bonus. And that's a total of $35. Once you have 30 sales made by you and your power team reps, you're going to qualify to become Coach's Corner. Now, at Coach's Corner, you got 2 teams. There's the Coach's Corner team, and that's everybody where you're both the power team leader and the Coach's Corner. When any of those people make sales, and remember, everybody's got to have at least 6 sales before they become a power team leader themselves, so on those 6 sales that are made, you're making $20. Once they become a power team leader, then you're going to make $10 on all the power team leaders that are in your Coach's Corner. I want you to understand this. There will be hundreds of people in your Coach's Corner because that's what we currently have. So now there's hundreds of people making sales. When those people make a sale, if they're in somebody else's power team, you're still making $10. And when you think about this, now you make a personal sale. That personal sale, you're making $25 for making it personally. You're making $10 because you're a power team leader. You're making $10 because you're Coach's Corner. That's $45. All right? We also have residual compensation. Now, the monthly residual begins the 2nd month. Monthly residual is $2 to the power team leader. It's $2 each to the first generation power team, the second, and the third. There's $1 each to generations 4, 5, and 6. Plus, there's a 50% match of these residuals that's paid to the sponsor, whoever's the sponsor of the rep who got that commission. Now let's talk about the compensation that's made on sales by free agents, because remember, the person who buys a license becomes a broker. That broker gives away to free agents the business. And when sales are made by the free agent, there's also compensation that passes up through the generations. Let's say that there's $100 of commissions that's generated by one or multiple free agents of a broker. But there's a total of $100 of commissions to be paid out. 30% or $30 goes to the free agent. 30%, 100% match of that, 30%, $30, goes to the broker. But to the rep who sold the license to the broker, there's a 10% override, or $10. For the power team leader of the rep who sold the license, there's another 5% or $5. So if you're a power team leader and you sold a license, there's $15 because you're getting both you sold the license and you're the power team leader. If you were the Coach's Corner, there's another 5% or $5. Now it's 20%. So think about this. You're in Coach's Corner. You have someone in your Coach's Corner where you are their power team leader and you are the Coach's Corner. And there's $100 of commissions. Folks, you're getting $10, 10% override if you're both the Coach's Corner and power team leader. If you're the one that sold them the license, it's 20%. Okay? Now, folks, okay, and then we got this little thing down here at the bottom. Just a little small little thing called a 2% override. That's $2, but that 2% goes through 10 power team generation. Now that might not sound like much, but when you multiply it and you leverage through 10 generations, with each of those generations becoming greater and greater and greater with the number of free agents, I'm telling you, this is one of those things that we won't talk a whole lot about, but it will end up paying more money to our people than most companies brag about paying. Now we have a sales incentive plan. The sales incentive plan works this way. You become a sales director at 250 licensed sales. Now you begin earning $5 on every license sale made in your sales director team, and there could be thousands in your sales director team. And every time a sale of a license occurs, it's $5. There's a $10,000 bonus when you become a sales director. Now, how do you become a sales director? You got to have 3 months where you have 250 of those license sales that have occurred, with no more than 84 or 1/3 of those coming from anybody you personally sponsored and their entire rep team. When you have 3 of those months, they do not have to be consecutive, so on the end of every month, we look at it and say, did you meet the criteria for this month? If the answer is yes, you got a month. If 2 months later you get another one, that's a second month. If the following month you get another one, that's the third month, and there's a $10,000 bonus. When you reach 500 of those licenses, folks, there's a $500 monthly bonus and company paid health and life insurance benefits, guaranteed to be issued, paid by the company. Now that monthly bonus starts increasing, and every time you increase the number of licenses that you have by 500, your monthly bonus goes up by 500. So when you reach, and it goes up to $3,000 per month, but when you get to 1,000, in addition to now that monthly bonus being $1,000, there's another $10,000 bonus. When you reach 2,000 of these sales, it's another $10,000 bonus. Now you'll understand that when you're at 2,000, that's also $2,000 a month extra that's coming in on a bonus. You hit senior sales director at 3,000 licensed sales. And folks, if you do that in the next 24 months, and everybody's got their first 24 months in business, and guess what? There's a $50,000 bonus. If it takes longer than that, it's still $20,000. See, we didn't want to have a bonus that people got close to and said, sorry, you didn't get it. Well, you might not get the 50. Last time I checked, 20 grand ain't bad. I mean, that's not a bad silver medal. You got the $3,000 monthly bonus, and at that time, what we do is every time your number of licensed sales increases by 1,000, so does your monthly compensation from the sales incentive plan. So at 4,000, it'd be 4,000, all the way up to 12,000, where it caps out at $12,000 a month. The next promotion is executive sales director. That's at 9,000 license sales. If you do that with you and your team, now understand that new sales is what makes this up. You get to that 9,000, no more than 3,000 from a personally sponsored person, personally sponsored rep, and their downline. Folks, there's a $150,000 bonus if you get that by August 31st, 2012. If it takes longer, it's still 50 grand. National sales director is 27,000. Well, when you have that 27,000, folks, you do it between now and August 31st, 2012, and for everybody else, it's the day that they become a rep, first 2 years, it's $1 million bonus. Now, we don't even have to worry until September 2012 about the other part, which is if it takes longer, it's still $250,000. Folks, I do want to also just at this point, I want to insert one thing for you to make sure that you've grasped this. The Daily Z and the Exhilarate count as sales toward these bonuses and promotions. So as long as the person's on an auto ship on those products, it's another sale toward $1 million bonus. It's another sale toward that's first sales director promotion. So I just want to make sure that everybody's got that. We're only talking here about the license. But understand that license can be times 3, 4, 5 in a family. So become a ZamZuu rep. There's no cost to join, bonuses on license sales, residuals on monthly license fees, there's overrides on free agent product sales. Our sales incentive plan provides company-paid health and life insurance, monthly bonuses up to $12,000, and lucrative one-time bonuses that start at $10,000 go up to $1 million. So what are you waiting for? You may never see a better opportunity at a more opportune time. Become a rep today and start building the team that could dramatically change your financial future.